What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another weekly Forex Outlook where we go over the markets to break down potential moves that could be happening in the coming weeks. I hope you guys had a great trading week. The past weeks have really not been easy. They have really not been easy for um, the market has been moving kind of wild. Last week wasn't really that terrible for me. I There were a bunch of break-even trades. Like I had like four break-even trades and one loss that I was able to cut short. So we have a bunch of markets to cover this evening. So let's get straight into the charts. So NZDJPY was the last trade I took. I think I took this trade on Wednesday. It took like on Wednesday or Thursday. It took like 1 or 2 days before going coming back up. Like he ranged, yeah, this was Wednesday. He ranged from like Wednesday, Thursday, and finally came up almost hitting my stop loss. And so I closed this trade. I know that's something like um I said I was really going to stop doing, but I felt like this trade is probably coming up to retest this level. I took the trade because we came back to retest. He came back to retest a weekly level, and I was seeing rejections around this area. Yeah, you can see the market is in the downtrend. Just draw it quickly. Lower low, equal high, lower low. So this is potential lower high that could push the market down lower. So once the market came back into this area, I waited for my entry confirmations on the lower time frames, and I got like a double top on the 3 hour time frame. I entered stop loss above, target below, and the market ranged for 2 days, 2 whole days. Like I was sitting down watching this market, uh, and by the end of Friday, it was coming up to stop me, so I just closed it. Um, but yeah, that was how this the trade on NZDJPY played out. The other trades I took: card CHF, gold. There was also Euro CHF. Took a lot of CHF pairs. Uh, I arranged this way. Okay, NZD CHF. Yeah, NZD CHF. So card CHF was a oh, I didn't end up taking card CHF. I saw this level here and I wanted to get it. I wanted to enter this market around this area here. If you go over to the 2 hour time frame, you see the clean double top, but the market broke and closed so far away from my area. So I put a sell limit around here, stop loss above, target down below. But the market never really came to tag me in, and the market just dropped. This was a really painful one, but it was a beautiful setup, and it never just came to fill me at that price. But I was able to get in Euro CHF. I was able to get in Euro CHF, this one here. But this trade never hit my. This trade was very painful. Like it was really painful. I got in here, stop loss above, and I wanted to walk away with a 1 to 2. If I had put my targets here, it would be less than 1 to 2. So I just, okay, let me have it at a 1 to 2. And I saw the market all the way down here, and I put my stop loss to break even. Like the market came, played around this area, boom, took me out at break even, went back, I hit my take profit. But yeah, I understand what happened. Like this is a very strong area, so um I was I was anticipating that they would be buy pressure here. So this was just a little bit greedy for me to just want to fill in my risk to reward, other than respecting the area. So the market had to do what they had to do. I think a similar thing happened on NZDCHF. I was in so many trades. I was in like 4 or 5 trades, and majority of them came back to take me out at break even. Like, it was so painful. At some point, I was really up on my account, and I wish I had closed all the positions. Like, this would have been a really good week. But trying to follow rules and trying to be at a certain risk to reward, um, it really didn't just play out in my favor this week. I took this sell on NZDCHF, stop loss above targets. This one I wanted a 1 to 3. Again, see where the area where I was expecting buying pressure to come in from. See where market reacted so swiftly from this blue zone here. But I wanted to squeeze in a little bit more, and the market wasn't having that. It just came and took me out at break even. Gold, I took a sell on gold. I closed gold in a small loss. Gold shifted bearish here. It was a higher low. It made lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. And when it came back to this, it broke this daily level of support. When it came back to retest it over here on the let me just show you on the 3-hour time frame, it gave me this clean bearish engulfing. As this candle was pushing up, I got in somewhere here, stop loss above, take profit below, and the market immediately hit this previous low. I tightened my stop loss. I put my stop loss. Like, I was just like trying out different trade management P, and the market ended up reversing. So typically I would have expected the market to drop, but it just came, hit like a 1-to-1, and it started going back. So yeah, it basically was not ready to drop. It wanted to continue the uptrend. Okay, so I think that's all the trades for last week. That's all the trades I took last week. So this week, I'm looking at gold. I'm still looking at gold. Gold is still quite interesting to me. This week I'm going to be anticipating a pullback into this level, because this is my final this is my target for my overall target for gold, and it hasn't gotten there. We'll be expecting a pullback into this level, look to see rejections, then we'll buy all the way to the upside. Euro USD, I'm bullish on Euro USD. Euro USD has broken above this strong level of monthly resistance. Okay, it has broken above this level of resistance, and is now en route to this point over here. So I'm going to be waiting for a pullback somewhere into this level, and we can look for buys to the upside. GBP JPY. GBP JPY is kind of a tricky one, but I have my eyes on GBP JPY. I think I'm going to be looking for buys. Someone commented in my last video I should do a video on how I mark out my zones. I'm going to be working on that very soon. But as you can see here, GBP JPY came down to this level. If you notice, anytime the market came to this level, it had like a strong reaction to the upside. It did that here, came down here again, close to this level, pushed up, came here again, push up. So initially I was anticipating for the market to break this level because it was in a strong down, it was in a strong bearish push, but the market looks like it's fine, is forming a base here. So what I'm going to be doing here on the daily time frame, or I mean the 4 hour time frame, I mean, since the market has failed to continue moving lower, you see this strong bullish engulfing here on the daily time frame. Um, so on the 4 hour time frame, this is the bullish engulfing is showing buying presence around this area. So on the 4 hour time frame, you would notice this left head and right shoulder. So what I'm going to be waiting for is a break of this level retest. I can look for buys around this level to the upside. So that's what I'm going to be looking for on GBP JPY for this week. And USD card. USD card. I'm still bearish on USD card. I'm bearish on USD card. The market has taken out this, has hit this level, a strong level of monthly support, but I'm anticipating a pullback into this level, this daily level of previous support that could be used as resistance. So I'll be looking to sell from this level around here to the down, to continue to sell to the downside. If the market doesn't do that and it breaks this level, we're waiting for a retest, rejection, then I sell. But I'm bearish on USD card. I'm bearish on USD card. Next pair, USD JPY. I'm also bearish on USD JPY. USD JPY seems to be like one of the clean ones on the JPY process, because this my overall target for the yen is this area around the 142.000 level, and the market hasn't really gotten into that area. So the market is having a pullback into this 4-hour zone. So if you get here and the market shows me selling pressure, I'll be looking for sales all the way to the downside to continue the bearish push. So I'm bearish on USD JPY. USD CHF is next on our list. I'm also bearish on USD CHF. USD CHF has successfully managed to clear this monthly level of support. So right now, just be anticipating the market to pull back into this level and use it as resistance to continue the move to the downside. I'm bearish on USD JPY. I'm really loving the price action on USD JPY because there's a lot of space to catch in between these two zones. So we're just going to be waiting to see if how the market develops. So we'll look for entries around these levels. GBP card. I'm not interested in GBP USD for this week, honestly. GBP card. If I'm being honest, I'm looking at GBP cards 50-50 because the market came to this weekly level, pulled back here, pulled back to this level, and it dropped, but it failed to take out this low. Okay, this should have been a high, low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Then we would have been able to look for a lower high here for a push down, but the market failed to do that. The market came lower high, instead of it to make a lower low, it made this sort of double top, and right now it's consolidating between these levels. So what I'm going to be waiting for, if the market is able to break above this level over here, retest, I'll be looking for buys. But if the market comes down, breaks below this level, retest, I'll be looking for sales to the downside. So that's my whole analysis on GBP card. On the higher time frame, this is a higher time frame zone. This yellow bar here is a higher time frame level, but the market is sort of consolidating around this level. On the weekly time frame, you can see that the market is is in an uptrend. So I'm just going to be waiting for the break and the retest of that 4-hour level for me to look for buyers to continue the trend to the upside. Let's go over and look at the indices. Starting with US 30. My network is really bad this evening. I don't know what is going on. US 30, um, I think I took a trade. Yeah. US 30 daily time frame is bearish, but the monthly and the weekly time frame, this this blue zone is a very strong. Let me just show the weekly time frame to show why I'm bullish on the 4-hour time frame. Okay, this is a very strong monthly level. The market came and retested this level and rejected very strongly off of this level. Okay, so there's a high probability that the market will be going back up to give us a weekly retest of this level before we can see further push to the downside, or the market could even reverse and push up to the upside. But on the daily and the 4-hour time frame, the market has been in a downtrend. On the market is in a downtrend on the daily time frame. So on the monthly time frame, we're rejecting strongly off of this level. On the weekly time frame, we can see strong bullish presence immediately the market hits this level. So on the daily time frame, we're going to be anticipating that this green bar here is a daily zone. We're going to be anticipating that this level, once the market gets here, we'll move our stop loss to break even and watch to see if the market is able to break up, it will break above and get to this weekly level. But yeah, the 4-hour time frame, it was really easy for me to get the entry because the market came here from this double top, break above, retest, bullish engulfing, had our entry, stop loss below, target above. SPS 500, really the same thing, really the same premise for the indices this week. Really the same premise for the indices. See it here, exactly the same thing. We had a double bottom at a monthly level. The network is really bad today. But had a double bottom at a monthly level. The market broke above. We tested bullish engulfing. Entries were made here. Stop loss below. Target above. This target could be just like so. But yeah, let's go over to Bitcoin really quick. Let's look at what Bitcoin is doing. Bitcoin is now at 84k. Wow, I haven't even paid attention to Bitcoin in a while. Yeah, Bitcoin. Wow, Bitcoin has recovered from this strong downtrend. I've been expecting this market to come back down to this level before finding this push, but it seems, let me look at it from the weekly time frame. I've been told. Okay. On the weekly time frame, we are bearish. Hold on, let me just do some markups. On the weekly time frame, we are still bearish. So the Bitcoin needs to break above this 89k, this 90k level. above this 89.90k level before we can see the price back at previous highs. But it's doing really well. Came back down here, so this is double top. This is high, low, equal high, lower low, lower high. The market is supposed to push in to give a lower low, but the market has rejected strongly off of this weekly level here and is pushing up to this 88k level for now, from what I can see. Go over to the other time frames. Let me take this off. So yeah, the market has broken above this daily level of resistance. So we could be looking for buys to the 88k level at least. So let's go over to the 4-hour time frame to see what could be going on, how we can pick our entries to the upside. Yeah, on the 4-hour time frame, we can see the change of strength very evidently. The market was coming down high, low, lower high, lower low, lower high, equal low, higher low, higher high. So we could be looking for the market to come here to make a higher low, then we'll look for buy somewhere around here for the market to go to the upside. So this is really what I'm going to be anticipating here on Bitcoin. I'm going to be waiting for the market to pull back into this level because it just broke above this level of resistance. We're going to be looking for the market to pull back, use as a level of support. Then we can look for buys around here to take it up all the way to the upside. So that's going to be it for this video, guys. Do also like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to go over the how I mark out my zones. I'm going to do a video on that pretty soon, so keep an eye out for that. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys in the very next video. Bye for now.